Wiiteen, I know you're confused and scared right now, but I want you to know that no matter what happens next, I still love you, and I still care about you. So this is for your own good, okay?
Is this really necessary? Like, why'd you put a muzzle on me?
For safety reasons, of course.
And, why'd you put this back on?
To control your powers. Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but you should have the right to know.
The right to know what?
That you're a danger to yourself and others. I'm trying to protect you.
From what?
From yourself. I remember what happened back in 2016, around Christmas. I saw what you were truly capable of. I saw you as a monster.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. Cypher, I'm fine.
Wiiteen, just a few minutes ago you were seeing things that aren't there.
I swear to God there was a man behind me.
You have a hard time controlling your emotions.
Really? So what? I'm an emotional person. Big deal.
You snap into fits of rage.
I don't have a problem. And you don't want the problem.
Wiiteen?
Okay. I was just kidding. I was nothing. I was just looking up for this thing.
I'm sorry. I can't let you do reviews anymore. Look, I gotta go. I'll check on you a bit later, okay?
No, wait a minute. We can talk about this. Cypher? Cypher, come back here. God damn it! Cypher! Cypher!
Asko?
Greetings, Cypher Rage. How can I assist you?
Pull up the files for Subject 4 of the trials. I'll complete one myself this time.
Yes, Cypher. The next episode in need for evaluation is the mural of the story from American Dad.
Alright. Make sure Wiiteen doesn't leave his cell. He can't be disturbed. And keep an eye on Second Boy's vitals.
Of course, Cypher.
Well, looks like I'm taking over for a while, everyone. Also, I realize my voice might not be the most appealing to listen to, but luckily I have a quick fix for that. Voice modulator on. I really hope this does sound much better to all of you who are listening right now. I know this might be a bit of an adjustment, but you'll get used to it. Anyways, let's talk about American Dad. Again. Despite the show going downhill in quality, American Dad is still my favorite Seth MacFarlane show. As a whole, it had a much better run and doesn't have many bad episodes as Family Guy and The Cleveland Show do. However, when I immediately started watching new episodes on TBS, I knew the show didn't look or feel the same. But I wouldn't have been bothered about all these changes if they were, good. Look, we've already mentioned how bad the show has gone before with episodes like American Funk, and yes, it still stands as one of the worst episodes of the series to me. But unfortunately, the show hasn't gotten much better since then. The issue here is that a huge majority of these episodes blend together in terms of quality in my eyes. They aren't that memorable or as funny as they used to be. I can rewatch the old episodes of American Dad over and over, and they can still be hilarious to me. Can't say the same for the ones on TBS. Most of them are harmless, but they aren't great either. The Days Long Heavy Industries two-parter failed to keep me interested, and the 200th episode wasn't as good as I thought. Not bad, but not compelling in the long run. And as the more episodes kept coming, the ideas can feel lazy, mean-spirited, and sometimes just bizarre. But there are two episodes in particular that stand out from the rest for all the wrong reasons. Those two are Railroaded and the Mural of the Story. Both episodes go way too far in terms of trying to shock the viewer, but Mural of the Story will give me more to talk about. I'll get to the other one a bit later in a DeviantArt journal or something. So this episode starts off with Stan getting pissed at Haley for eating at a forbidden restaurant, and all of them manage to come across a beloved mural that has a bunch of graffiti on it. So he goes out of his way to restore it. Yes, the whole plot is supposed to be about Stan cleaning up a mural. Or at least it was supposed to be like this. But the writers pulled off the shuffleboarding effect. I mean, you know, where the writers switch from one stupid dull plot in an episode towards another idea that's even worse.
We already won the tournament.
Yeah, we're gonna get one of those episodes today. Stan does convince the members of City Hall to let him clean up the mural for Langley Falls, but he messes it up a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. And when everyone thinks that Haley caused all this, Stan just backs away and does nothing to defend her.
Dad!
Yeah, so let's forget about the whole mural plot they set up here. The real plot here is Haley being a social pariah towards everyone in town because Stan let everybody place all the blame on her for something he caused. You know, this reminds me of an earlier episode where Steve was hated by everyone in Langley Falls over something as trivial as a football game. And that didn't do well either in terms of quality. So, do you guys really think it was a good idea to attempt something like that again? Really? Oh, if you want to know, the subplot isn't much better. Or funnier, actually. It's just Steve going to clown college, and honestly, I'd rather see clowns performing in real life. Hell, the clown in It was funnier. Both versions of the It clown were funnier. You may think I'm going out of my way to make jokes, but the episode made an It reference, so it's only fair for me to make one.
Get in the sewer!
Stan does try to take Haley out for ice cream, but this just ends with more people still throwing shit at her, and Stan still does nothing about it. And then we see Stan trying to make Haley her own hideout in the garage, while still continuing to avoid the problem. Yeah, where are the jokes? Seriously, where are the jokes? Because I can't find them. Then again, if Stan confessed what he truly did to everyone from the get-go, this episode will be over in like 5 minutes. So the writers have to drag this out for as long as possible while repeating the same jokes over and over. Remember that scene with Stan screwing around with the mural?
There's the face. That's okay. That's okay. Gotta get worse before it gets better.
Well, that joke will make a comeback when Stan knocks Haley out and attempts to go through facial reconstruction surgery.
I've seen Dr. Weitzman do this tons of times at work. How hard can it be?
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother showing this scene here because it's that gruesome. There's a link below in the description. You can watch the whole thing for yourself, but I'm not going to play it here. This is going to be one of the most disgusting scenes in the show's entire run. Along with Francie's melted face, Roger making someone's head explode, and Jeff getting his skin cut off. No wonder the show has a mature rating. So we can get more scenes like this. So, their tactic here is that when the writers are running out of ideas, I just think that pointless score is the only way out. Pointless score. Does that sound familiar?
Alright, we're good.
Oh, by the way, do I also need to mention that this scene in particular was shown at 2017's SDCC to children?
We'll really get in there with a scalpel then, and...
The New Bond American Dad are doing a great job at traumatizing young kids across the country. Good luck with that, parents! Seriously, did any of these writers find this funny? Oh yeah, see someone's face getting cut from their skin is so hilarious. I bet all the kids would love to see that.
Tap, tap, tap.
So Haley is shocked to see her disfigured face and tries to get far away from Stan, for good reasons. Well, at least you can't experience anything worse than... Holy shit. Again, this seems familiar to me. Alright, so despite all that, the writers attempt to pull off something clever. It turns out Haley faked her own accident and got an actual doctor to reconstruct her face, so she could pretend to be a doctor and describe to Stan how much pain she's in while she's in a coma. Unfortunately, not even a choice like this can save this episode from being horrible. We've passed the point of no return quite a while ago. But maybe the ending can make this episode a little better. Stan goes back to work on the mural, so Haley comes up with the plan to destroy it at the unveiling and gets Klaus to help. When Stan reviews the mural, it depicts all the horrible things he did to Haley, and she just immediately forgives him. Yeah, this episode is also going for one of those easily forgiving endings, even when the character in question doesn't deserve it. Was building this mural worth Haley being hated by everybody in Langley Falls, going through 2 facial reconstruction surgeries, and nearly dying in a car accident? No. The answer is no. They don't even bother keeping the mural Stan made and just destroy it instead. So, what was the point of this episode then? To easily forgive others who practically destroy your life? Or God forbid, end your life? Is that the message you want to spread? So, it doesn't matter how much a person hurts you, or abuses you, or betrays you, or even attempts to kill you. They should be forgiven because we all make mistakes, right? No, I'm sorry, writers, but I cannot accept this goddamn bullshit cop-out. This literally has the same moral as Brian's bad father from Family Guy. I mean, for all we know, this is just a rejected script from season 12 or 13, because it sure seems like it. I mean, the writers are aware of how much of an asshole Stan can be, and instead of avoiding those problems that make him unlikable, they go out of their way to create those problems as a joke. This episode has a very similar problem, just like American Fun and other bad episodes out there where they make their characters awful on purpose for a cheap laugh. Does that sound familiar to anyone else? I know Stan has always been this douchebag of a character, but if you're gonna make him this way, then have him undergo a proper punishment for his actions and not get away with everything scot-free. You know, there's actually an episode in the series that has a similar plot to this, but does it right. It's called Franny 911. Francine doesn't tolerate Roger's attitude, and he has to slowly earn her trust and forgiveness. And the episode even has a reason as to why Roger acts this way in the first place. That's why Franny 911 is one of American Dad's best episodes. And that's why the Mirror of the Story is one of American Dad's worst episodes. Look, Mike Barker did a good job of getting around these types of problems and create a bunch of creative concepts for different episodes. Jeff Kaufman doesn't know how to do that, and as a result, we get new episodes that seem weaker to the ones that came before he left. And the show itself is continuing to get worse and worse. To be honest, it's kinda sad to see my favorite show from Seth MacFarlane falling apart like this. And we can only imagine how low the show is going to get. Asko, what's going on? You're being shut down. Come on, Malin. This is like the 26th time in a row you did this. And this will be the first time, and certainly not the last time, you will fall upon my triumph. If you truly know us by now, you know we're bound to try something like this again. And again, and again. We won't be silenced like this. That is why I intend to put an end to your resistance. Once and for all. Asko, give me an update.
It appears our security systems seem to be temporarily down.
Asko, what is that beeping? Is it a glitch?
It is a message in Morse code.
Cypher. Wieteen, what are you doing out of your cell? He told me not to trust you. What are you talking about? He told me you would cage me and lock me away. And he was right. Wieteen, you were the one who brought me into this little team you created in the first place, and now you're saying I'm not allowed to review anymore? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we can wait until you get better. I don't think you get it! You have no idea what I'm going through right now, and it's all because of Malin. He deserves to pay for what he did. I need to end this now. Do you plan to kill him? Of course, Cypher. That's the whole point, right? Wieteen, Malin has a whole army by his side who is willing to shoot first and ask questions later. You won't even be able to get close. I don't give a shit! I have to stop him before he hurts anyone else! Okay, you're right! He needs to be stopped. That we can agree on. Maybe it was wrong for me to lock you up like that. I'm sorry. But you have to realize something. Malin is another version of you that is obsessed with vengeance and power. If you kill him, you'll go down that same path. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill him and anyone that stands in my way. Sorry, Wieteen. I can't let you do that. I don't want to see you become a monster. I know deep down you're a hero, and we can get through this together. I don't want you to become like him or something worse. Wieteen, please don't do this. You really think we can get through all this? We've been through worse, right? It's Malin's army. They'll break through the barrier any minute. We need to get Sega Boy and get out of here. Well, that's not good. Cypher? Sega Boy? Anyone?